Good morning, everybody. Hopefully this is working. I think it is. Well, I'll find out. Anyway, today I wanted to show you guys how I transfer letters and imagery onto a surface. It's really, really easy. And I do have one of those silhouette machines, but I can't figure out how to use it. So I end up doing it this way. So what I do, and I'm working on my grandson's little table and chair. So this is just a sample piece of wood, but I am painting out, as you can see, I'm covered in paint today, his name. So I have his initial on the back of the chair, and then I also printed out, and I don't have, yes I do, the giant name for the top of the table. And all I do is go into Canva, I picked out the font that I wanted, and then I printed it up on the size that I wanted, which was pretty large. But you could do it all different sizes. It's so simple. So you need, obviously, a printer. You need some Saral paper, or you could make your own. But what it is, and I have it in all different colors, I use it a lot. It's carbon paper. And for this, because I'm working on a dark color, I'm gonna use white. And if you could see this, I use it over and over again. It lasts, I've had these for years. You could also just take a piece of copy paper, say you're gonna use this M, turn it over, get white chalk, and just chalk the back of this, turn it over, tape it down. And when you get the little pieces of chalk, you just brush them off. So, you're also gonna need some tape. We don't want this moving all over the place. And of course, I have to use my frog tape, which I love. Place your image, and it's not just for letters. You can do flowers, wreaths, you can do anything you want in any size you want. That's the beauty. And then take your Saral paper or your carbon paper. You'll feel one side feels a little bit waxy. That's the one that has to go down. So that goes against the surface. And just do a little test to make sure. Yep, that's it. And I use a pencil. If I were to use this letter over and over again, I would get a stylus, a little, and it doesn't have anything that's writing. So that way you don't ruin the edge by going over and over and blur it. So once you do that, you just start drawing or outlining your letter, or in my case, a letter. And you are gonna have to hand paint this. A lot of people get nervous about that. Don't. Just use a small artist brush and take your time. It's not difficult at all. And if you make a mistake, you just make sure you have your background color so you can touch it up. Now this font is really easy because it's all jagged, so I don't have to be perfect. Okay, I'm almost done. You know, something I've always wanted to do is calligraphy, and it just never worked. I do use a fountain pen, even though I'm a lefty, but every time I try to do calligraphy, it gets blurred. It just is terrible. Okay, let's see how this came out. There it is. So now I'll just grab my show you what this size artist brush that I've been using. It's just a small brush and it makes it easy. Just take your time when you're painting, and also choose a round. Don't use a square like this, a straight brush. This is gonna be really difficult unless you're an experienced calligrapher. The round brush is more forgiving. You dip it in your paint and you just, and my paint's far away, and you just go in there and just follow. There's a little paint left in my brush, and you just follow the design, and it's that easy. So there you have it, you guys. That's how you transfer an image using Saral paper or your own homemade transfer paper with chalk, and a letter that I created in Canva, enlarged it really, really big, and printed it. So that's it. Any questions, let me know in the comments. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday and happy painting.